Good afternoon. You joined me on a very exciting day for two reasons. Number one, this is the first video on this channel. It's not the first video I've ever filmed for YouTube. I've got like a main channel, I suppose you'd call it, called The Juicy Vlog, that my partner and I, my boyfriend and I share. This, however, is a brand new channel, and it's a channel I've wanted to make for a little while now, and I don't know where it's going to go, but I'm excited to have you guys here with me, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. But the second reason is because I'm about to drive and pick up my brand new, actually it's not brand new, good start, it's very much not brand new, it's actually 2009. It's brand new for me, it's new for me. It's a Range Rover Vogue. I'm going to go into all the details and the spec in a second with you guys, but I just wanted to pick up the camera just to say how excited I am. It's the first car I've ever actually owned. Up to this point I've always leased cars, or I actually worked at BMW a few years ago, so I'd have like a demonstrator, and I've always been a BMW girl. Always. I mean, that's a lie. The first car I was insured on was my mum's 1996 Nissan Micra, which was quite a funny story about what happened to that. It's actually not funny, it's quite savage, but I'll go into that in another video soon, I'm sure. But other than that, my first official car myself was through BMW when I worked there, and I've had like demonstrators, I've leased cars, and they've always been BMWs. So this is my first car that's not a BMW. Excited to be joining the Land Rover Range Rover crew. I regret saying crew. Sorry about that, not a good start. I feel like I'm already out of the crew before I'm even in it. I'm gonna stop saying that now. Let's jump in the car and head over. We're picking it up from a place in Smalldole, which is near Henfield. We live down on the south coast in Worthing, so it's about a 45-minute drive. So we're gonna head there now, so excited. Okay, shoes on, at the ready, let's go. So I'm currently being chauffeur driven here. I'm sat in the back, not because I'm literally using my boyfriend as a taxi service, but because I'm sat in the back with my little baby, because we had a baby a few months ago, and it means that one of us sits in the back with him, and today that's me. So what we're in currently is our kind of daily, I would say. It's a BMW 330e, and it's obviously like the total opposite in terms of car. This is a hybrid, it's brand new, it's got a load of modern features and loads of technology, loads of spec, loads of great stuff in it. And I think, I mean, actually, to be fair, the Range Rover's got a very good spec, and a few rare features on it, a few rare options that I'm excited to show you guys. But it's a total opposite, and we wanted a Range Rover because we feel like this is leased, and we feel like constantly worried that we're going to scratch it, or we're going to curb the wheel, or we can't get all muddy and chuck our wellies in the boot. And we wanted something that's a bit more of a workhorse, and I mean, we're not going to be doing much work with it, but it's somewhere we can go drive into the countryside, go for muddy walks. If we have a dog in the future, chuck the dog in the back. It's that kind of thing. It's more of like a family car. Hopefully it's going to tick them boxes. It's going to make up for the things that this car doesn't do for us. So obviously, being a hybrid, this car, a lot of the boot space is taken up by the battery, and you'd think an estate is perfect. This is an estate, by the way, if you couldn't tell already. You'd think it's perfect as a family car. Not really, it's kind of small, especially my room in the back here. My knees literally touch. I'm quite tall, so it's kind of my fault, but I was thinking maybe I'll do a video on that anyway on this channel. This is about the Range Rover, not the 3 Series, so let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see. So we're about 10 minutes away now, and I'm very excited. If you can't tell by my face, we were expecting to pick this car up maybe next week, and things changed slightly, and it's Friday, the day I'm filming this, and suddenly it's happening today, so it's super exciting. So like I said before, it's a 2009, so it's a facelift. The Range Rover 3.6 TD V8, specifically the L322. It's got some lovely features. It's got things like TVs in the back, it's got heated and cooled seats, it's got the split screen touchscreen dash. It's really well spec'd for 2009. I don't actually know how much this would have been brand new. If anyone knows, let me know in the comments, because I'd love to know. But we're picking it up for 7,500. This specific one was advertised for, I think, around 8 7, 8, I think it was, a few £100 off, and I think for what we're getting it's quite a good deal. However, the mileage is quite high. That's the only sort of downside, I would say. I know they say that these Range Rovers are sort of good getting 200,000 miles out of them, but this specific one is close to 170,000 miles. I think it's 167, 168,000, and the guy we're buying it from was actually using it as his car for a while, so it might already be up a little bit more than before anyway. But it's all part of the fun, I guess, and I'm not expecting this car to not need repairs and not need money spent on it, because it's kind of it's what you get when you go into the Range Rover, I don't know what to call it, I can't say the Range Rover crew, I'm making myself feel ill saying that. What can I call it? The Range Rover Club? That's probably worse. the Range Rover Owners Club. I think I might delete this video and not bother posting it. Yeah, it's what you expect. It's something that comes with ownership. So it's all part of it, and excited to make videos on it on this channel. I think that's enough talking for now. You guys probably want to see the car, and it's been me for about 5 minutes. So I'm gonna stop talking and I'll pick the camera up again in a bit once we're there and show you guys around the car. Okay, we've arrived, the sun's just come out, it's perfect, and we are in the office getting all the paperwork sorted, getting the logbook, the MOT certificate, paying up, and it's been nicely cleaned, and there's like tyre dressing and stuff on it. It looks lovely. I think I'm going to drive it home and George will be in front. So it passes MOT back in April, and the only advisory is an oil leak. Okay, as you can probably tell by the beaming smile on my face, I just had the first drive of this beast and it's great. It's so nice to drive. We've only driven it kind of around the estate of where we bought it from, so that was the first sort of proper drive on a main road, and it was lovely. There's a lot of power, but it's quite big, so it doesn't feel like how you'd imagine a V8 to feel in my experience. Probably the biggest car I've driven as well. There's it doesn't feel wallowy, it feels very heavy on the road. For the size and the weight of this thing, it still feels quite light, and the steering wheel is lovely, it's massive, you can see here, and it's just so nice being high up on the road. We're used to R3 series, which is just next to us here, and it's obviously sort of flat down, much sportier, and obviously the handling round roundabouts is going to be better in that, but this is just fun. Like, it feels like you're in a big tractor. It's amazing, and I'm so used to driving new cars that it's really great being behind something a bit more rugged. I loved it. Such a good first drive. I had a huge smile on my face the whole way, and George kept giving me a thumbs up from the car in front. We were in a little convoy, so what a great decision. That's I might be quoting that in a few months when things go wrong on it. The only thing I did notice was there was a slight whistle as I accelerated. It wasn't all the time, but on one part of the pedal there was a tiny, it kind of sounded like a jangle, like a bell noise, so I'm not sure what that is. We might need to do some research. It might just be the turbo, but it was fairly prominent. I'm not sure, so I'll do a bit of research into that. But I'm already noticing things we can fix, like, and things that we can sort of tidy up a bit. But that's what this car for us is all about. It's a bit of fun, and it's something that we can like slowly make better. Little things like the start stop button here is cracked, so you can see here, where is it? It's got a slight crack going through it here. There you go, it's in focus now. That's just one of the few things we want to do, but yeah, this is my view. So the steering wheel is lovely. It's so big and it's so chunky to hold. It's a really nice leather steering wheel. I'll go through all this soon in another video, I'm sure, but just to give you guys a quick sneak preview. And it's also got the sunroof as well, which is a nice little feature. Haven't even sat in the back yet. Oh, I didn't even have this down. Gosh, my little armrest. That's better. Ah, I should have had that on the whole time. That's a lovely little feature. It's also got the Harman Kardon speakers, which are all over the place by the looks of things. So we've got them sort of in the door, up here on the A pillar. And here is an exact mileage for you guys, 168,439. So it's been around. I just love, like, even the things like the big, the wing mirrors are just huge, and I'm not used to that at all. Oh, would you look at that? Comes with a free biro. I've got a free pen. It's a brand new one as well. That lid's not even been chewed. Wow. It also came with this mysterious looking device, and apparently it's something that you can heat the car up from as a remote, sort of before you get in it. I'm not sure how that works yet, and there's no battery in it, but we'll have to try that out. But it's a nice weighty, chunky key as well. Really nice quality. Any of you guys who have Range Rovers will have to let me know in the comments. If anyone's got the same model as me, or any advice you have, I'm all ears, as like I said, I'm very new to this. Let me know in the comment section if you've got any tips or any advice or any words of wisdom you can share. Now, my plan was to get out and show you around the car from the outside. It's about to tip it down with rain and the weather's taken a bit of a turn, so I am going to try, but I'm not sure how well this is going to go. So if the wind noise is a bit annoying, I might have to subtitle this bit, but let's do a quick walk around the car. Ugh, my goodness. And here she is. So already you can see we're gonna have to replace the little Rover part of the Range Rover badge, but it's just, I love the facelift. The grille is beautiful. I think one of the first things we're gonna do is possibly get a gearbox service, because I'm not sure when the last one was, but love the wheels as well. These are 20-inch wheels, super nice alloys. They're a bit scuffed as well, so we'll probably get them refurbished. But even little details, like I love that it says Range Rover on here. I think they're really good looking wheels. Another funny thing is this is on one side, I don't know what the official one's meant to be, but this is silver. And if I quickly walk round to the other side, the other side's black, so I'm not sure what's happened there. So if anyone can shed some light, that'd be appreciated. But we've got the tinted windows as well, which is awesome. And yeah, it's such a good looking car. I think I'm gonna get back inside quickly now because you probably can't hear me. My plan for this video was to do more of a kind of oh god, I'm not used to it being so high up, to do more of a look around the car, but the weather isn't wanting that to happen, so I think that's gonna do for today's video. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I mean, the whole point in this video was just me picking it up, and then we can do like a proper walkthrough another time, going through all the spec and all the things we want to do to it, because there's a bit of a list, and the list is definitely growing, having driven it. But I'm so excited for this. So if you are new around here and you can hit subscribe, that would mean so much to me. I'm basically building a new channel from scratch here, so yeah, hit that subscribe button if you want some more car related content from me. And I look forward to the next video with you guys, so let me know in the comments what kind of things you want to see on this channel, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.